Hello everybody, do you want to hear something incredibly stupid?
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
Yeah, you didn't mishear this assistant fire chief, Christine Larson. You didn't mishear her at all. Let me replay it for you.
That looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
So, let's say a woman is surrounded by fires in a burning building and she needs to be carried to safety because she has some sort of medical emergency. Let's say one of her legs are broken. She needs to be carried out of a fire. I'm pretty sure that woman would prefer a strong, athletic, tall man to be able to get her out of that fire, but let's say another woman shows up, another female firefighter. I don't think that woman needs her situation understood with the fact that a female firefighter shows up. I think she needs people to understand that she is surrounded by a burning building, tons of flames everywhere, her leg is broken, and she needs to be carried out of there. And who is best suited for that job? Probably a male firefighter who is strong, tall, and athletic. Somebody that will be able to carry her weight and endure the intense pressure of a burning building that potentially will collapse, or they might be engulfed by flames, and while carrying her, you have to somehow escape that building and make sure that she gets as least harmed as possible. And this female assistant chief, Christine Larson, is saying that woman might want people to understand her situation. Like, yeah, we could carry her to safety, but I think she would much rather think in her dying moments that, hey, at least a female firefighter came in and understood me as a woman. Again, this is extremely dumb. We should just have people who are best fit for the job. And if sometimes that's a woman, fine, absolutely fine. But to sit here and say that people need to understand their situation better, there's nothing more to understand if a woman is trapped in a burning building and needs help out of there. There is nothing more to understand than that, and that we need to get that woman to safety and out of there as soon as possible. By this female assistant chief being a woman, does that make it so she understands the situation better? No, not at all. Actually, this whole statement that she makes right here,
that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
Makes me think she understands the actual situation less than a male firefighter would. This woman thinks that people need to understand each other by seeing someone that's the same color of the skin, or same gender, or the same ideology. But she's focusing on the wrong thing. The only thing that is important is getting that human being out of that fire and to safety.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
He got himself into the wrong place if she needs to carry him out of the fire. Okay, let's say it's an older man, maybe 60s, he's maybe 240, 250 pounds, he has a little bit of a heavier build. A female firefighter shows up and she's gonna have a hard time carrying him out of this burning building, and let's say one of his legs are broken. Is it his fault that his leg is broken by the immense fire and destruction that's happening around him? And should that female firefighter not carry him to safety because it's on him that he got himself into that situation? God, this is so ridiculous. I don't know who posted this or for what marketing this was for. I don't know if this was for like the LA fires that have been happening recently. And also I want to say, if anyone was affected by those LA fires or had family members who were affected by it, my prayers go out to them. Hopefully they are doing right. And obviously there's a lot of donation pages like Red Cross and everything else that you can donate to help the situation that's going on in LA. But again, this woman who is wearing heavy amounts of makeup for this little marketing thing that she is doing here and claiming that female firefighters can be firefighters and it's better for a female firefighter to under a situation help females because they would understand their situation better, and the fact that your husband is in a fire, well, why'd he get himself in that situation? All this sounds crazy. And this video pretty much ends with a little stat line saying only about 5% of working firefighters are women. Cool. It should be lower than that, in my opinion. I think men should be firefighters because they're typically taller, more athletic, can endure high pressure situations like going into a burning building and saving people. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes having a woman at the helm is the right situation. Now, can there be situations where there are female firefighters? Sure. But to have that level of arrogance that you need to be the same race or be the same gender in order to understand a victim in a burning building that's surrounded by flames, you need to do that that, and the fact that that is important to you when it shouldn't be, and the only thing that should be important is getting that person to safety, that's where I have huge problems with this. But let me know what you guys think about this. Am I just being a sexist bigot right here? Am I just being an awful person for not accepting females for being firefighters? And do people need to have someone understand their situation while being saved? I don't know. So dumb, so stupid. Males should be firefighters. If we disagree, have a fun time convincing me. I would prefer to be convinced. Convince me that female firefighters are better at the job than male firefighters. Convince me that we need any level of females in the firefighter business at all. Anyways, good luck, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.